When the mud is washed away, the farmer is a king. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our presentation. I'm Taruka. Joining with me, Zahara, Aisha, Nidara, and Aura will be presenting today. To look over at our presentation topic, Harvesting Lexicon, the transformative impact of agricultural and production terminology in English. The farmer's language is very basic but much important to the world. Let's see how it is important through our presentation and wait until the end to find answers for your questions. Our outline for today's presentation is as follows. Overview of agriculture and food production, core areas and technological advances, agriculture across the world and Sri Lanka, moving to economic impact, world-related agriculture, and how have the words enriched English and helped the industry, enhancing cross-border communication in agriculture and food industry. To start, let's define what we mean by agriculture and food production. According to Oxford English Dictionary 1971, agriculture is the science and art of soil, cultivating the soil, growing crops and raising livestock. Moving to food production, according to Food Safety Management 2023, complex process of producing, processing and trading food items which involve agricultural production, climate change and animal welfare is known as food production. Agriculture and food production include the key components of crop production, which grows plants for food and fuel, and livestock farming, which raises animals for meat and dairy. Then food processing, which turns raw ingredients into finished products, and lastly distribution, which delivers these producers to the consumers. Understanding these key components sets the stage for our next discussion on core areas and technological advances in agricultural industry. The core areas of agriculture are crop production, livestock farming, fisheries and forestry. Crop production grows plants for food, fiber and fuel. And livestock farming raises animals for meat, dairy and other products. Forestry, it manages forests for timber and paper, while fisheries, it involves in breeding and harvesting fish. These core areas are essential for providing key products and resources in agricultural industry. Moving to the technological advances in agriculture, they have revolutionized this industry. Drones and AI, they refine crop management, while robots and machinery make planting and harvesting easier. GPS, it helps with precise farming, while climate smart practices, they address the climate changes in agricultural field. Lastly, biotechnology and analytics, they enhance yields and forecasting, making agriculture more efficient and sustainable. These technological advances, as highlighted by Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture 2014, drive efficiency and productivity in agricultural industry. Moving on, let's explore the global landscape of agriculture. As you can see on this pie chart, which I got this from Earth Daily Agro 2020, it shows the distribution of agricultural production worldwide, and it showcases the diverse and significant contributions from different regions. And countries like United States and China are the major agricultural producers in the world, while the significant contributions from Brazil, India and Argentina. Additionally, Germany, Russia and UK also play important roles in global agricultural industry. This global perspective helps us to understand the broader context of agricultural industry around the world. Now, let's zoom in on a specific region in agriculture that is close to our hearts, Sri Lanka, our motherland, which stands out due to its favorable climate and diverse ecosystem for agriculture. Source from the International Journal of Environment, Agriculture and Biotechnology 2018, Sri Lanka has the key agricultural products which include paddy, tea, livestock, coconut and rubber. Paddy, it is the staple crop of Sri Lanka, while tea, it is the major export of Sri Lanka, which is worldwide famous. Moving to the livestock, Sri Lanka has an increasing livestock industry with a good production of milk, swine and poultry. Coconut, it is also grown in tropical regions, and rubber. We have a good production in high quality rubber in Sri Lanka. This information is illustrated by the Sri Lankan map. If you see on my left side, it shows the key agricultural regions and the suitability for diverse crops across Sri Lanka. While hoping this overview has provided you with a good understanding about agriculture and food production, now I'll hand over to the next person, Zahara, to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Taruka. Now let us looking further to the agriculture and food production industry in terms of its global market value and the human resources involved globally and its linguistic impacts. So to begin with, I would like to state the fact that the agriculture and food production industry has extended to a great expanse due to globalization, which has also resulted in establishing the English language as the prominent language for universal communication globally. So having said that, now let us look into the global market value of the agriculture and food production industry. According to the statistics, the global market for agriculture and food production industry is estimated to be $5 trillion US dollars as of 2023. And the breakdown of it by its key segments can be explained as crop production $2 trillion, livestock $1.5 trillion, and fisheries $500 billion. Now let us look into the economic contribution of the agriculture and food production industry. So the economic contribution of the agriculture and food production sector in terms of its global gross domestic production is estimated to be around 4.3%, while the major contributors for it are considered to be US, China, India, the European Union, and Brazil. Yes, and now let us look into the human resources involved globally in the agriculture and food production industry. So according to statistics again, approximately 1.3 billion people worldwide are employed at the agriculture and food production industry according to the International Labour Organization 2018, affirmed by LOSH 2022, and according to reports, it is expected to be the majority of the employees are expected to be from the Asian countries, and the breakdown of it can be explained as Asia 700 million, Africa 300 million, Europe 150 million, and America 100 million. So now moving on to the linguistic aspect of the agriculture and food production industry. So due to the expanse of the agriculture and food production industry to a great extent, there is a great inflow of new vocabulary that has entered English language. Words such as agtech, precision farming, sustainable agriculture are some of the words to mention. Also, the new words had flowed into the English language due to certain professional communication needs, as in to prepare reports, documentations where technical terminology is required. Also new business practices such as sustainability and innovation, regulations and adhering to regulations and standards require subject-specific, precise terminology which the professionals of the respective industry should be aware of. So having a sound knowledge on this industry-specific vocabulary is crucial for the professionals to carry out an effective communication process. And the detail, the explanation or analysis of these new terminologies that has entered the English language will be further elaborated by one of our group members, Ayesha, who will be proceeding after me. And that brings to the end of my presentation. Over to you, Ayesha.
Thank you, Sahara. So I'm going to talk about words related to agriculture and food production. So here are some words related to agriculture and food production that have entered the timeline, origin, root meaning and new meaning. Let's see what are the words I'm going to talk about. The first word, mulch. The word, people started to use this word from ancient time. The origin of this word from Middle English, mulch. Also, the root meaning of this word is soil cover material, and new meaning is um, moisture retention and weed control. The second one, pesticide. So people started to use this word from 20th century. Also, the origin of this word, nothing. Pestis plus side. Root meaning is a substance used for destroying insects or other organisms. Real meaning, used broadly for any agent combating pests in various environments. And next one, hydroponics. So this word goes back to 20th century. Also this origin from Greek, hydro plus ponos. Hydro means water, ponos means labor. So this root meaning is the method of growing plants without soil. Also the new meaning associated with advanced agricultural and techniques and sustainable farming. Move on to the next slide. And next word, permaculture. So this word goes back to 20th century. Origin from permanent plus agriculture. Also the root meaning, a system of agricultural and social design principles centered around singularity. Next one, fellow. So this word, timeline from Old English. The origin from Old English fellow. Root meaning, land left unplowed and unseeded for a season or more. New meaning, used to describe a period of inactivity. And next word, pasteurization. So this word comes from 19th century. The word origin from named after Louis Pasteur. So the root meaning, heating liquids to kill harmful microorganisms. Next one, probiotic. So this word comes 20th century. Word origin from Greek, pro plus biotic. Pro meaning for, biotic meaning good. So root meaning promotes beneficial microorganism growth. Move on to the next slide. The first one, these words related to food production. The first one, fermentation. Timeline from 14th century, but 19th century it becomes a modern word. Origin from Latin fermentum. The root means chemical breakdown by microorganism with heat. And new meaning, produces foods like yogurt and beer and bread, some converting to sugars, alcohol or acid. Next one, fortification. The timeline 20th century. Also the origin Latin, fortificia. So root meaning, originally for building military fortifications. New meaning, adding nutrition to food to enhance nutrition's value. And last, umami. So this word comes to 20th century. So this word origin from Japanese umami. So this root meaning describes savory taste. So this brings to the end of my part of the presentation. Now I will invite you to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Aisha. Language is a dynamic entity that evolves continuously, reflecting the advancements and shifts in society, language and industry. Aisha have already introduced a few set of new words that have added into the English language. Let's see how these words enrich the English language and help the industry. Enrichment of enhancing vocabulary and precision. New terms related to agricultural and food industry have significantly expanded the English lexicon. New words like agtech, um, vertical farming, and pasteurization provide precision and clarity. They allow us to present complex concepts and practices into single terms, making it easier for users. In cultural and knowledge sharing, the terms that are popular among food lovers, like kimchi from Korean, tofu from Japanese, and sriracha from Thai, enrich the English language by introducing new words uh, from different cultures and languages. And these words facilitate sharing knowledge through the different cultures. Then educational and informational value. These new words allow to communicate complex concepts using single words, making it easier for educators, professionals and the public. As an example, to describe a method of growing plants without soil by using mineral nutrient solution can use the term hydroponic. New terms that are added into the English language, parallelly empowering innovation and growth in industry while enriching English language. Let's move to the industrial benefits. Research and development. These new words have encouraged both educational and both academic and industry researchers and development. New terminology provides specific and accurate language to describe concepts and technologies. Terms like GMO, genetically modified organisms, incorporate with vast area of researchers and technologies. Furthermore, the terms like bioinformatics show the development of technology combining with biology, computer science and information technology. Then facilitating communication. Precision is essential for effective communication. These new words help to describe modern farming and food technologies, making it easier for stakeholders to communicate about them. Consumer awareness. Terms like organic and plant-based increase the awareness of consumers about novel food technology. Consumer awareness directly influences the market growth. Then marketing trends. When talk about marketing trends, as I explained earlier, the terms like organic and biofertilizer build up novel concepts and technologies. These terms help companies to promote their products and market their products more effectively. Economic growth. Terms like agtech, biofertilizer and GMO introduce new agricultural technologies that lead to create new businesses as well as job opportunities. And precise and standardized terminology facilitate global marketing. The new agricultural words have greatly enriched the English language, providing facilities to better understanding while ensuring the development of the industry. The rest of the presentation will be continued by Aura. Aura, it's over to you.
Others come forward, please. Who are at the back, can you come forward?
Okay, thank you. And I will be talking about enhancing cross-border communication in agriculture and food industry. As a subtopic, a role of new terminology in business English. The introduction of new words from the agriculture and food industry has helped people from different countries to communicate better in several ways. Actually, let's find out those ways are. My first point is standardizing terminology. Universal standing, understanding. Words like organic farming, GMO, and sustainable agriculture are known worldwide. And it helps to understand, most of the time for the professionals, to understand each other without any hassle. And regulatory compliance. Common terms like HACCP and FSMA help businesses to follow international rules and meet global standards. And my second point is improving precision and clarity. Uh, when we talk about specificity, using exact words like vertical farming and hydroponics makes communication about new farming methods clear and reducing misunderstanding and helping collaboration. And when it comes to technical language, industry specific jargons help uh, professionals talk about complex process better. It's make easier to process complex stuff in a better way without any problems. And my third point is enhancing trade and collaboration. And when we talk about market accessibility, um, known terms like farm to table and clean labor helps um, businesses market their products globally, and it's very helpful to them to reach global market and put their products or brands to international level. And when we talk about international partnerships, shared terminology, smooth negotiations and collaborations. All those producers and farmers and all the people who are in the industry can negotiate and collaborate smoothly with this shared terminology with in the industry. And my fourth point is supporting education and training. And in the global curriculum, uh, training programs that use these new terms prepare professionals for the global market. Uh, that makes easier to for the professionals to work. Sorry, it's make easier for them to work internationally. And knowledge sharing, actually standardized terms in education resources help share best practices and innovation cross border. That means when it's come to with these new words, they can work cross borders without getting limited to their own country or their own village or anything. And my last point is uh, encouraging cultural exchange and consumer awareness. Cultural relevance, terms like plant-based diet and sustainable agriculture reflect global trends towards sustainability and health. This shared language helps businesses to connect with international audience on common values. And when we talk about consumer transparency, clear labeling and marketing using widely understood terms build consumer trust and help businesses cater to health conscious and environmentally aware customers. And let's move on to some examples in practice. Trade agreements, terms like organic and GMO free in trade agreements help partners to understand and comply with each other's standards. These words making it more easier to work and understand each other's standards and their conditions and everything. And collaborative research, researchers from different countries can work together effectively using standardized terms. And let's move on to our overall conclusion. And you can see the agriculture and food production industry are essential for feeding people and supporting economies around the world. It has also played a big part in shaping the English language also. Many special words and terms have come from this industry, making it easier for people to communicate and work together across different countries. And also these words have helped the industry grow and develop. As you can See, you and all my colleagues explained those well, and you saw all the points which industry, how these words help the growth of the industry. And as the industry changes and a new idea emerges, the language will continue to change too, reflecting these new developments and challenges. And that's the end of our presentation. These are the references. And if you have any questions, this is the time to ask. We will happy to answer.
Come here, please. Can you come to this side? Okay, yes. All line up here, please, from there, please. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Stand there and line up. Can you go there and stand? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm sorry for the drill. Can you go? Right, okay. Wait, go. All right, thank you. Hurry up. Quickly, guys, hurry up. What is the reason why you chose this topic?
Agriculture is the key to feeding people, and it play a big role in a region or the global economy annually. And I think agriculture is the basement of all the other industries, because people people do the other industries because of agriculture, because they eat. So that's why we have chosen, and so we have to.
All right, how much time did you spend researching the topic?
We have done individual researches. So for me, I have taken like 1.5 days, like thoroughly I have researched my part.
It took me like 2 days to get the statistics and the
Can you
tables.
keep the phone? Uh-huh. 2 days?
I took 2 days.
How many times did you, yes, Howard?
Yeah, 2 to 3 days.
How much time did you meet online?
More than 10 times.
More than 10 times. How much time, how many times did you practice online?
I think 10 or 12 times.
Okay, what is your feedback, genuine feedback about the presentation? Are they good? Are they weak? Very weak? Very good? Excellent? Perfect? Supermans? Guardians of the Galaxy? So what is your...
It seems they have prepared well on every single day from start to end. But furthermore, I suggest practice more a little bit, because some of them I saw that they were hesitated. They were like, there are so many ums and ahs when they were talking. But not all of them, but they did a very good job. For further, just practice a little bit more, not by looking at a script, but try your best by constructing your own thoughts, including with your presentations.
How about the others? Haja, what is your comment? Were you watching the presentation? Yeah, what is your feedback?
They were actually good. I feel like they researched everything. Their individual performance was very good. Maybe the transition could have been done.
Your brain has been dampened by staying at home? No? Give me a little guideline.
They did good, but then everyone did good, but I guess they could have got a little more.
Shanti. Can you come closer? Om Shanti, tell me. Samadalante. Yes. What is your comment?
They have really done well. Sometimes maybe there was some sort of difficulties when it comes to
What do you think about your performance? Did you do well? Are you happy? Are you not happy? What do you think about yourself?
For me, than the last time that we practiced, we did way better than the last time, the last practice that we had done. I think my all members.
When compared to your previous modules, how do you how do you how do you measure that one and this one?
For me, actually, I did better than this, and I'm quite happy. But I'm always thinking like there's more room to improve myself.
Why do you? Yes. How about the others?
I think I did well, even though I felt a little bit nervous at the beginning.
When compared to your previous module presentation, did you have presentations in the previous modules? Did you have feedback from the lecturers? Yes? Okay. What? Okay. So when compared to the previous modules, do you think that you did better in this module? Yes or no? And why do you think that is? Why do you think that you did better?
We practiced this because we developed numerous sessions where we practiced together.
Okay, I think this is the 5th batch of TESOL, I think, since we started. To be very honest, I think like overall all the 5 batches, this is the best presentation I have ever seen. Understand? Okay. I have very good. I'm not very emotional. I'm very rational in measuring my students' performance. Understand? Okay. Because if you look at the group dynamics, understand, fantastically done. Everyone has understood their component, what they should do. So they have a very clean development of the theme. First presenter set the background, second presenter set the background and approach the core theme, understand, and then the third presenter started talking about the borrowed languages. I mean the words used, the root, the usage and everything. It's very academic, very in-depth, understand. Okay, I think you did a fantastic job, which is beyond first degree level. I think this is suitable even for a master's degree, understand. And the fact that you use the notes is a very good indication that you were serious about it. You did not want to forget your points, understand, and you wanted to stay on track. Okay, can we move to the first slide, please? Can you move to this side, please? How much time? Who did the slides?
Aura and I did the slides.
I'm sorry?
We
Aura.
both did it together.
Yeah. See how, and also the selection of the topic. Now, everybody had selected social media, entertainment. I'm not saying that it's not irrelevant or whatever, but these are common topics. English certainly comes, IT in the right, but they have selected agriculture, and the reason they gave is very academic and very philosophical, because they said we have to first feed the people. So it's the agriculture which is feeding the people. All right. Look at Harvesting Lexicon. Transformative impact of agriculture and food production terminology in English. Perfect. Understand? Right? But you can do better than perfect next time. Don't think that you are above the sun. Understand? Okay, right. Go to the next one, please. See, look at the related pictures. Now, this is very good. Understand? So, right? Okay. Look at the third one's face. Nice. I think use of what? Hands cream, huh? Yes. Yeah. Can you post the hello? Post it. See, see. Now this is very important for an academic or a professional presentation. To lay out, understand. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot that I am learning from this. Okay, go. See, very impressive statistics. You are given the citations, right? Go, please. Now, this is what is right? See, I mean, so far in the TESOL batch or any other degree, I have not seen slides of this standard. Understand? So, look, crop, livestock, forestry, fisheries, and aquaculture. Understand? This is very deep thinking. Understand? This is the kind of dedication I want from the students. Are you clear? Okay, assignment එකක් තියෙනකොට දඩි බිඩි ගාලා කරන එක නෙමෙයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. Because Aisha, why are you crying?
I'm good. In a cough.
Are you impressed by the performance? Yes. See, right? You can stop this thing. Hello.